All right, guys. So this is the 270. After it's been rigid honed, what I basically want to show you now is how to, clean the block. Some really clean towels and some WD-40. Now this block has already been in the sink, gone through it, heavily with parts wash, over and over again. But even after that, this is what just came out of the block, just from wiping it down after it's been cleaned. What I do is, I'll take some tools like this and, take the paper towel with some WD-40 and, get into the tight spaces. You see, like right here, you can see the rust. If you clean this with acetone, everything in here is aluminum except for the sleeve. So when you clean it with acetone, what you need to do is look for any of those little rust spots, and get something, whether it's either a pick, something like this to get into the little cracks. Sometimes that's a little sharp, so I'll take like a little small screwdriver and I'll work all in and around the block, cleaning all the little nicks and crevices. Now that stuff that you took out of that bore is steel, so you need to get all of that out of this block. It does take a little bit of work, but if you leave that in the block, you're gonna end up, this is just acetone in a bottle, you're gonna end up with basically grinding compound down inside of your engine. So it pays a little bit to just get in there and clean it up now. You just want to keep wiping it down until nothing's coming out of it. Let me get another clean rag. So here we go, we got another clean rag. I'll hit this with some acetone and we'll see if it's still coming out dirty or clean or what. It's still coming out dirty. See, you gotta really keep going back in and through this block and going over it. These are customized blocks, so the last thing I want to do is, especially somebody else's stuff, is build it half-assed. So and if it's yours, your own personal build, it's not costing you anything, so take the time and do it right. Little stuff like this you don't want to skimp on. You really want to make sure everything inside this bottom end is clean. Like, look, this is still coming out filthy. So, just keep getting fresh, clean white paper towels, so you know how it's going, and just keep cleaning it. Areas that really get built up are like down in little corners like this and along any of these little cracks. It really seems to always gather in there. So just get a little bit of acetone on a paper towel and work it around into all the cracks. I'll give this a little bit more cleanup and then I'll show you how the bore came out. Yeah, so let me just finish wiping this down. Pretty much got all that stuff cleaned out. No more signs of rust anywhere. Bore's been gone through and cleaned with the WD-40 until the white rags come out clean. As you can see, if I position my light, you can especially see over here there's a shadow right in here, in a bunch of different areas on this bore. This is it's a really good light for positioning things, but for moving it around, showing things, it's not the best. But this edge especially was kind of beveled, and that's right where the gasket surface is. Down here, if you just feel it, it feels like rounded and there's highs and low spots. I don't know if we're going to be able to see any just on shadows. Spec on a block is 2 thousandths on a head gasket. We got like 10 thousandths, 11 thousandths over here in spots where it's low. 4 or 5, like you can see around here is a little shadow. There was like a shadow up in here. You know, probably what happened was there's some gasket surface left there, and he just tried to clean it up, and what that does is it eats down to aluminum. Aluminum's so soft. But went through, honed out the block, oversized piston, 10 thousandths over. Everything's clean now. So now the head's already done.